Oh my God. Hi. We're here with Daniela. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was telling my husband last night, Daniela, that my soul sisters and the coolest people I know I met on the internet. And you are no exception. So I'm so happy to have the beautiful Daniela here with me today. And really what I wanted to do is meet you like face to face, and also have you share your inspiration, and I want to talk a little bit about why I'm so attracted to you and your work. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Daniela?
Hi, first of all, thank you so much for having me here. I really love this meeting you. I truly believe that we are all connected, and there are certain ways we connect with each other in this world, but divinely we are all connected. So I'm so happy to finally meet you and to see what my art and your creation made, because it's just magical. So your success is my success. So I'm so glad to see your products and everything. In regards to me, I'm a designer behind the Noharanda. Noharanda is a brand that creates things about empowerment and spirituality. I specifically affirmation card decks or notebooks or everything that you can have in your day-to-day life to empower you. Not long ago, in July, I launched an affirmation card deck course, and I had a few students, amazing souls. One of them was you. And it just fills my heart to see what my art can empower people to do, like what you're doing, for example, with your products and your card decks. So
Thank you so much for that, Daniela. One of the things that attracts me the most to you and your work is your abundance consciousness.
Yeah, I truly believe there is enough for everybody.
Yes, yeah. Because so I guess the first question I would love to ask is what prompted you to create your gorgeous illustrations, and to have people share them in their products that they can sell and make money off of? What kind of stirred that within you to do that?
Okay, since I can remember, I always had this thing that I wanted to be of service or help somebody else in some way. And I'm an artist, I can do illustrations. I created a course because my card deck, affirmation card deck, has been a bestseller for years now. And now and then there will be coaches approaching me because they wanted to create a card deck and they were asking me for my fees. And they will be like, oh my God, I love your illustration, but I cannot afford it at the moment or whatever. So I always thought, because I wanted to help them, but to create an illustration for each coach, like a collection of illustration can take a long time. And also wanted to, you must be feeling really limiting when you want to create something, but you don't have the means. So maybe like, when it's never the right time in a way, because you are always blocked by all the things that you cannot really do. So I wanted to help them, not only guiding them in the process of how to make a card deck, from mindset to manifesting what you really want, to like the step by step in the creation of it. But I also wanted to give them my illustrations as well, so they can really work on them. They can play around with them. I wanted for them to be a fun process, the creation process, because once you have the card deck with you and you're a coach, you can do so much with your clients. It's such a lovely way to bond as well with your clients, to inspire with them. Basically, when your client is your card deck, it's like you're with them all the time.
Yeah.
They need inspiration. They will be like, oh, what Liz will say in this moment to me? Let's pick a card. It's so magical. I just love for them to have this experience as well, like I have with my audience. So yeah.
I love that so much. And And again, that's the energy that I feel being in your presence and with your art. And I also think that, or feel that, your illustrations and your work and your vibration is the epitome of divine feminine, because it's so giving, it's so generous, and it's so abundantly, it's that abundance consciousness, and that translates in your card deck creation course. It translates in your work like this. So I was telling Daniela before we got together, I asked the Divine AF card deck, what should we know? And the Art of Allowing card came up, and just look at this image. I mean, this woman, and she's such a goddess. Lion energy, and the moon, and the plants,
Yes.
and the stars, like, and one of the things that I want to do, and what I'm sharing with your work, is having other creators come on, like Mary Raposo, how you can take a bundle of your illustrations and have 1,000 creators create a card deck. Yes, it's the foundation of the same illustration. However, the way that we put it together or interpret it or whatever, and the words that we pair with it, it like makes the hair stand up on the back of my neck.
It's like a totally different,
Right?
results.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah, so like for people who, what I think your card deck creation course does is, like you said, it gives you the incredible art that's so beautifully crafted and illustrated. It gives you soup to nuts mindset, everything from, you give the actual template, small, medium, large, you talk about tarot, you give so much incredible value, even everything to the publisher, and to the importance of having a theme, and also a Facebook group to get us all together so we can like brain dump and ask questions, which is so valuable. And what would you say to someone who is like, well, I just don't have what it takes to create my own deck. Like, I don't have, like, to the mindset piece, or like that worthiness piece. What words of wisdom would you offer them?
I think if you, first of all, if you are wondering what if, and if you're already almost looking at yourself and thinking, maybe I could be the person, could be the coach, I could have the card deck with my own words, you already have it in you. Like, you just have to make the jump. It's already in you. That was me like 3 months before July. When was that? Like not long ago, I never believed I could make a course. I was like, I wish I could teach, but I don't know if I have what it takes. And then I made the jump, and fast forward, I have 60 amazing students. The list is growing every day. I'm seeing amazing things that these students are making for the clients. I'm like, I'm so proud of myself. I'm so glad I made the jump. Just make the jump.
Yes.
And in the course, there is everything you can want. Like, there is everything from the research part, from the mindset part. So it's like from the mindset. So we're gonna go through that in the course, to research, to like, it's like building a house and making first the first layer, and like the basement house, and then slowly, of course, if you think about, oh my god, how I'm gonna make the roof, like, I don't know if I can make the roof. Don't worry, come with me, we're gonna make the basement first, like the first layers, and then slowly we're gonna get there, because I know the feeling of overwhelm, because I've been there as well. So
I love that analogy. I love that analogy, Danielle. And also, it's true. It's like very bite-sized. I also like the fact that you offer both a text and a short video, and it's literally like, you can do this. And so I'll just share my perspective. I created a card deck before, and I did have a designer. It was a very simple design. It was, well, I'll just show it has a key with angel wings on the front. Very cool. Like, totally different vibe, and super cool, and like a word and affirmation on the back, and like very
minimalistic.
Yeah, very powerful, very simple. However, when I saw you and Amber's course on Facebook talking about this. I was like, yep, like sign me up right away, because I wanted, as a creator who had already done this, I wanted to create it more. I wanted more sovereignty over the creation, and I wanted your illustrations, because again, they're like the embodiment of like, I'll just show a couple of the ones here. They're like just the embodiment of just like, I mean, gorgeous women, just like in their essence. And isn't it fun to see your own work?
Yeah.
Like
It's amazing. I love it.
I love this one.
It's in all the other designs. I love it to see like in other card decks. I think it's pretty.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So so if you're seeing this information, this video, it's not by accident, right? It's because something is stirring within you. I will say, and I'm sure you would agree with me, creating a card deck, creating a product that is your methodology, your wisdom, your energy, and sending it out into the cosmos opens so many doors.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah. It's like a ripple effect.
Because isn't your card deck, didn't a publisher come and ask if they could publish your deck?
Yes, it's already been published in all the French speaking countries in the world. Like, yeah, it's an amazing opportunity. Like, opportunities come to you when you are willing to open the doors and to have faith and to put just a little bit of action, of course, on it. Like creating your card deck, for example. Then things will, or like in your case, you did the card deck and then you did a journal, and you're invited. You told me that you're invited in an event to sell them. And
yeah, so I just want to help plant the seed for people who and we'll wrap up very soon. So when I created my first deck, this was literally, I was trying to overcome a limiting belief that I wasn't creative enough to be successful as an entrepreneur. And I'm walking at my favorite lake, and all of a sudden I hear a very crystal clear, hey, Elizabeth, you should create an oracle deck called Divine Downloads, Channeled Wisdom from Your Soul.
Oh, wow.
And I'm by myself, and I'm like,
I love this.
What?
Who's that?
And all of a sudden, within seconds, I was like, holy shit, that was from my higher self. That was from source. That was channeled. And I was like, what? And so from that time to the time that I held this creation in my hand was 2 months. It was the most creative thing I had ever done. And it opened a lot of doors, and it gave me the confidence and the faith. You know what? We're all creative, and that is what was missing from my business, creativity. And to me, creativity is an expression of spirituality. And so it's like, and so like when I saw your illustrations, I would sit there with the image and a message would come in, and that's what I wrote on the deck or the cards. And I think when we give ourselves permission to be grounded to the earth and open to the heavens, it all comes in, right?
Yes, absolutely. All the limiting beliefs are just for like from us to us, but
right?
They're limitless, really. So yeah, absolutely. And as I was saying in the presentation on Amber's Facebook group, we are all creative. All of us, we are creative. Sometimes we like to think to put little like limiting things, but or beliefs on us. But I think that genuinely, if you're a human being, you're a creative person. You just have to uncover it. That's all.
Absolutely. So your course and your illustrations, it's literally like you're handing, I got to get my crystals out, the selenite wand. You're literally like handing, here you go. Here's the baton. Take this container and take these illustrations and just blossom, because when we have the right, like you said, when we have the right foundational tools that we need, and the support is huge. I just learned the statistic about geese specifically. When geese fly in a V formation, they can fly 70% farther than if they fly alone.
Oh, wow.
So that's what you're providing. It's like this, the tools and also the moral support and the when you surround yourself with people who are supportive and high vibe like you are, there's nothing that, like, there's lacking for nothing. Like, the sky is the limit.
Yeah, it's contagious. It's contagious.
Yes. Yeah, so I just have mad love and respect for you, Daniela, and tell people how they can get your, well, let's back up a minute. Okay, so for people who do want to, like, take the leap and get your wisdom on these cards so that you can sell these and bring creativity into your business and make residual income and make impacts. In the course, they get the soup to nuts, like the structure, the framework, and illustrations. They come with the course too, right? The pictures, and then you are very explicit in the course to share what you can do with these products. You can use them on printed products, right?
Journal as well, ebooks. It doesn't stop in cards, because eventually when you do the card deck, you want to do also maybe a journal for your client, a workbook for your clients and stuff. So yeah, definitely it doesn't stop there. It's like, it's much better than you can imagine.
Yes, yes. So it is the soup to nuts course. It's the illustrations, and like Daniela said, like for me, I knew I wanted to do another card deck. I hadn't found it wasn't the right timing yet. And when I saw your energy and your illustrations, I was like, yep, this is definitely going to happen. And so what happened was, it started with a card deck, and then I was trying to figure out how could I tie in the cards into the journal. And so I took one channeled inspiration. I did the card decks. I also have a journal on Amazon, and also have an ebook on Amazon that's the digital version of these cards. So
I didn't know about the book. That's amazing.
Yeah, so the sky is literally the limit. So tell people, in addition to the card course, of course, so I am an affiliate for Daniela's course. I have to be obviously upfront about that. And tell people, other than this course, like how can we find you and your gorgeous Etsy shop and all the magic?
Okay, first of all, I wanted to say as well that in the course, there will be like a step-by-step on how to create your card deck. The videos are quite short because I don't want to bore you. Like, they are to the point. Plus, there is like an action step right after, so it's impossible that you get lost or anything like that, because they're really short and like many little videos. Plus, in the course there are Canva templates for the card deck. So you don't even have to design your card deck really, because it's already all designed. You just have to put the images all together and put, your words and things like that, and it's done. And yeah, and then you have everything else that you mentioned already. And aside for the course, I also sell extra bundles on my Etsy shop. If you want some extra illustrations, but there are like 80 and plus illustrations in the course already. There are two different. There is a course with illustration or the course without illustration. There are two options. If you want to buy the course with illustration and then add some illustration, more illustrations in, just go to my Etsy shop. That is Noharanda, Noharanda, but it's gonna be all linked below in the video, and you can find them there. And if you have any question, just you can message either me or this beautiful soul here, Lisbeth, and we're gonna be more than happy to help you. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yay! Y'all are gonna freak out when you see your Etsy shop. I mean, it's like cats. You can't just have one. It's like you get one, and then it's like, oh, I gotta have some more of this. And this. Oh my God.
There is a mini course to how to make a GIF for the reels, since reels are so powerful as well. Yes. At the end of the course, yeah, because yeah, that's the way to get viral as well, to make like a beautiful reel at the end when it's all made for you, and put it on Instagram or TikTok or whatever you like, and that's inside the course.
Yes. So I just want to say that video alone plus the templates that you create, small, medium, and large in Canva to create the card decks is worth the price of the course alone, because unless you're a designer and you've never done this, good luck with the margins. And if you listen, if you're printing something professionally, y'all, and you do not have the margins right, you will be paying a lot of money and you will be frustrated. And Danielle, yeah, you do everything. And also, so Danielle is referring to creating a gift. It is brilliant. So for example, this, I had so much fun doing this. So like, for example, on one of the cards where there's a big moon, what she's talking about is that you can create a short movie where you put your affirmations here, and then the person pushes play, and then you take a screenshot, and voila, you have a message. I have mine on YouTube and it's gotten a lot of views. It's just a fun way for people to receive your work.
Yeah. And share, to connect and share.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Any final words of wisdom for the folks out here that are seeing this for the first time and they're like,
Okay. So I think that if you're here, there is a reason why you're here, why you stumbled across this video. If you have a desire inside you, it's because you're meant to do it. So just make the jump. We're going to be in the other side, don't worry, to catch you up. So also, there is an amazing group in Facebook where we help each other for us students. So yeah, you're never going to feel alone once you make the jump. So just be brave and make the jump.
I will say that for sure, is that you don't just, because there are some people in the world who they sell something and then it's like crickets, they don't get any attention from the person. And that's what I just adore about you. You are so gracious and so generous with your time and your energy, and you want your students to succeed. Like, so thank you.
Thank you for this opportunity.
Oh my gosh.
I really chat with you today.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna wrap this up. Of course, if you have any questions, I'll put the email and the link and all the links so you can access both of us. And so thank you so much, Daniela.
Thank you.